undeniable, unfiltered, unfinished. I am not my trauma. I am not my diagnosis. I am not the worst thing that has ever happened to me. They say every story has a hero. You may not believe that it is you. So you sit, feet on the floor, head in your hands, not broken, just tired, soul tired. The kind of tired that comes from caring too much for too long. From smiling with your face while your chest stays clenched. From functioning so well that no one thinks to ask if you're drowning. You are not defeated, but you are done pretending. Done pretending you are not treading water in the shallow end of your life. Your breath becomes a warning. Your heart motionless. And the silence is not peace. It is not relief. It is a mirror that does not lie. It shows what you have been too afraid to see. It reflects the version of you keep hidden behind performance and posture. It shows you everything you have been too afraid to feel. This is the middle of the story. The gray part, the ordinary, sacred, quiet part of healing that never trends, never makes it into the montage. The part where healing is unpleasant and slow and spiritual and holy. You scroll past the posts. You see the slogans. Check in with your strong friends. End the stigma. Speak up. Speak out. But what about the moment when you are the strong friend and you do not pick up the phone? What about the days when you cannot put your story into a sentence soft enough for others to receive? Some days you do not have words clean enough for public consumption. Some days your story does not fit into an infographic. Some days healing looks like doing the bare minimum and calling it sacred. Mental health is not a campaign for you. It is not a curated coat on a softly filtered sunset. It is not a ribbon you wear once a year. It is the moment after the panic, the breath before the breakdown, the breath you catch after a panic spiral. It is the shower you finally take after days of disassociating. The stretch of hours where you move through the world as if you're not unraveling beneath the surface. It is the moment you cancel plans without guilt because your nervous system is begging for quiet. Sometimes you're the therapist. Sometimes you're the client, the parent, the child, the friend, the sister, the brother. Nothing. Irrelevant. Sometimes you're both, switching roles between breaths, holding space for others while trying not to disappear in your own story. Because healing does not happen in public. It does not trend. It does not move in a straight line. It happens in the waiting rooms and parked cars and long walks, long drives with no destination. Sometimes healing looks like cold coffee and unread texts. It happens in silence, in the chair you collapse into after masking all day. It happens in the choice to stay, even when staying feels impossible. There is no applause in the psych ward, no soundtrack in the therapy room. There is just your name called softly by someone who still believes you are worth saving, even when you do not. And when no one else is there to say it, you try to say it to yourself. You place both feet on the ground, you press down, and you remind yourself, this body is mine's. This heart is mine's. This breath is mine's. It has carried you further than anyone knows. Even with all the grief and rage and memories, you are still here. Not perfect, not whole, but present. And sometimes that is everything. You no longer need to be happy to be worthy. You ask only to be here fully, even if it hurts, especially when it hurts. Because presence is healing. Because your body tells you the truth. even when your mouth stays silent. Healing is not linear. It loops, and it stumbles, and it forgets, and it tries again, and again, and again. Because sometimes healing looks like crying between errands, or laughing too hard in a moment of grace, or just noticing that you're breathing and it does not feel like punishment. You remind yourself, I am allowed to be angry. I am allowed to grieve what I never got to name. I am allowed to rest, to be messy, to not have it all figured out. Giving yourself permission to say, I do not have to be extraordinary to be worthy. I do not have to be productive to be valued. I do not have to heal to be whole. I am allowed to be in progress. I just need to say, stay long enough to catch my breath. Stay long enough to feel the floor still holding me. Stay long enough to remember, I am not my trauma. I am not my diagnosis. I am not the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I am here, still becoming, still worthy. So you sit, feet on the floor, back against the chair, breath in your lungs, and you murmur to yourself, I do not have to fix it all today. I just have to stay. Stay with the feeling, stay with myself, stay long enough to come home again. And sometimes coming home to self is the most revolutionary act of all. I am not the worst thing that has ever happened to me. Coming home to self is the most extraordinary, revolutionary act of all. Not because it's loud, but because it's true. Thank you. This is Dr. Natasha Charles McQueen, Dead Mike Society, The Session. Poem titled, You Are Worth Saving. I am not the worst thing that has ever happened to me.